You think I'm silly.
I think you have a very active imagination.
But you have heard these stories of villages being plagued by vampires.
In some parts, it's an old superstition, but there's no truth in it, Janie.
But there is something out there. If it's not some demon causing the dead to come back to life, it's something infecting people, and we can't see it, and we don't know why or how to protect ourselves. It's terrifying.
My wife, Laura, I don't know if you remember her when we came to visit.
I remember you visited once when I was 7.
She was 38 years old, the same age as my Annie is now. She died of fever. It was very quick. There was nothing the doctor could do, he said. In your grief, you want to find a reason, but there's not always a reason.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk like this. I read too many stories and morbid poems that make me think too much. Here, I'll read the Bible. There are no terrifying stories in that. What part are you working on?
Your lace work is very beautiful, very intricate and delicate.
Are you painting the collar now?
I'm trying to.
Your details are always so beautiful.
I can only paint what I can see. Would you mind sitting a little closer?
You have such patience. How do you do it?
I think you know.
It's about following the pattern.
patterns. And all you must do is continue and repeat. It's very reassuring.
You might have been a dressmaker if you'd been born a woman.
I don't think I'd mind it. I love fabric, textures, folds, lace. Sarah tells me you're also an excellent seamstress.
It doesn't mean much in Colebrook. There are only so many ladies wanting my dresses. I mostly do piecework and alterations. What I really love is creating the lace. I sell some to the shop in town, but I mostly do it because I love it.
It shows.
Sometimes I wish I could hitch a wagon, take to the highways, and become an itinerant dressmaker. Go in search of my customers like you do.
It's not so glamorous. The road is a hard life for anybody.
Of course I would never do such a thing. A woman by herself? Father would have a stroke. Mother would take to her bed and never get up again. What I would really like to do is open up a shop in Litchfield or somewhere, a bigger town, maybe even Hartford. But that's just a silly dream. Of course, I wouldn't do that either. I don't have money to open up a shop, and Father would never give it to me, even though he's taken all of my wages since I first started earning any. If I had a shop, I'd have somewhere to go beyond this parlor. It's suffocating in here.
You're only 27, Jane. Your life is not over.
Isn't it? I'm a young woman, but I feel like an old one. I'm fading away, wasting away a little bit more every day.
Your mother told me you broke off an engagement to a young man a few years ago.
Maybe I don't want to get married. Some women don't. No one ever considers that you might not aspire to be someone's wife.
Maybe you haven't found the right man yet.
Maybe I don't like men.
Well, I don't think you've met all the men in the world.
And how would I meet any of them if I never leave here? If I don't marry, I will be a spinster or an old maid. But if I do marry, what will I be then? Someone's drudge if I marry poor. And if by some miracle I marry rich, I'll be someone's doll. Neither is a life that I want.
It's a bit harsh, Jane. Not every woman wants to be a drudge or a droll.
Or an old maid. Maybe I should run away to Lowell and work at one of the mills. Work my fingers to the bone and save every penny, and then in a few years, I could open up my own shop no matter what Father or anyone says.
You don't want to work in a mill, Jane.
Why not?
It will ruin your eyesight, for one.
Are you finished?
Almost.
I know you want me to wait, but I can't. Please? Am I that sad to you, cousin?
Not sad.
Angry.
Pensive?
Disappointed. I didn't realize how much it showed.
Sit. Take a deep breath. Take the tip of your tongue and gently touch it to the back of the top of your top teeth. Let your jaw relax. Keep breathing. Imagine it is sometime in the future. You're opening a little dress shop in Litchfield. Ladies are lining up for your beautiful, one-of-a-kind dresses.
You want me to dream myself a different future? A future I'm never going to have? That's almost cruel, Amy. Though I don't think you mean to be.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
Don't fix me, cousin. Paint me as I am.